Welcome, Charles. Please, as you joining, please add your country in the chat where you are from. Nazuka agrees with me. Yeah, I've had 3 days off being sick. So this week I have to do extra.
And then get sick again.
I knew that was coming.
And this and the cycle now carries on.
No, this some unprepared. The ginger is ready. My latte tea is ready. I'm officially like when I came back, I had a cup of coffee and I like instantly didn't feel well. So I was like, no, okay, clearly I'm not allowed to drink coffee anymore. So yeah. Welcome, Fikile.
Congratulations, gold diggers! To everyone who showed heart, hustle, and hunger in the pre-sale Gold Diggers competition, well done. You didn't just enter a challenge, you proved your drive, your fire, and your commitment to the Aureus vision. Your energy pushed this pre-sale forward. Your effort did not go unnoticed. And today, you stand as winners. Keep digging. Keep rising. This is just the beginning of your golden journey with Aureus Alliance Holdings.
Right, welcome, every single member, shareholder, new member. We welcome you all to tonight's Zoom. We are not doing a presentation. We will be doing a presentation tomorrow night at 8:30, and we'll be doing a presentation in the afternoon as well, which will be at 12:30. So this week we got a heavy, busy schedule, but tonight is a very special one because we closed off our pre-sale last week. And we in the main sale, we're already getting sales in. We already got new competition leaders that are popping up. So your system is working well. We're looking forward to this month it's coming because we want to go and break ground in Zim so that everybody can get their dividends that they're so eagerly waiting for April. Right, so I'm not the main presenter tonight. I'm going to hand over to our CEO, Mr. Donovan James, to open for us.
Good evening, everybody. Glad to see a full house here. And a very special thank you to the winners of the Gold Diggers competition. Although I had nothing to do with this competition, this was all JP and his brilliant idea on driving this part of the project. So without delaying, I just want to give a shout out to Werner there. The guy's got no power since this morning, and he reached out to me to say that he might not be here. But then he messaged me to say that he's sitting in a restaurant somewhere just to be on this call. So thank you, Werner. That's commitment. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thanks.
So you're welcome, buddy. Okay. So basically, tonight's going to be a bit different. It's going to be very quick. I'm hoping to have this wrapped up in 15, 20 minutes. We're not doing a presentation tonight. Presentations will start tomorrow. However, we just want to pay a little bit of tribute to the gold diggers, to the winners. All right. Okay, so in first place, we have Mr. Neil Andrews, all the way in Scotland. Neil, you've been a driving force of this project since day one, and we really, really commend you on this, and thank you.
Thank you. Just like to say
I was somewhat stunned that I heard I was in pole position. I'm not the networker. Rena's the networker, but it just shows you get a couple of lucky hits. That's I'm just outside St Andrews, so using that metaphor, a couple of lucky hits, and all of a sudden you get rocketed up. So it could if it happen to me, it can happen to anyone. So thanks for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Thank you, Neil. In second place, we have Mr. Daniel. Daniel's, I believe, in Germany. Daniel, thank you for your unwavering support and your pushing of sales amongst your community.
Yes.
So what I would like to happen.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome, Daniel. So I'm just going to call out the names in order, all right? JP, maybe you can just share this on the screen as well. You can just share this on the screen as well. And then we'll just hand it over to each one to just have a couple of seconds to say something. So in third place, we've got Mr. Carvin David. I think Carvin's on the call here as well.
Now, Carvin's been on the call since 8 o'clock this evening.
Really?
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, so a special introduction to Carvin for those who don't know Carvin. So Carvin and I are buddies from a few years back, quite a few years actually. I've mentored him in business and he's doing really, really well. He's got a couple of channels running on social medias where he gives financial advice, that sort of thing. So he brought his entire community into Aureus, and thank you for that, Carvin. Aside from that, Carvin and I have been working on a deal for Aureus, and we on the brink of close of a $3 million purchase of shares in Aureus through Carvin's network. So that's one of the reasons I had to travel this week. But I don't know if I'm going to prematurely say it, but I think I'm going to say it. I'm excited. That $3 million, that $3 million that we've been working on from Carvin's investors abroad has now bumped up to a possible $10 million, which would, just push this project a lot
Most
faster,
definitely.
So again, this impacts every shareholder in this company. So thank you, Carvin, for that. Really appreciate you.
Thank you,
In
guys.
fourth place, you're welcome, bud. In fourth place, we've got Werner, the guy that we just thanked for driving out to a restaurant to make sure he's on this call. Thank you, Werner. In fourth place, we've got Lebo, a very, very special guy. In the coming week, I've got a meeting with Lebo. He's part of an investment company. So he's actually presented this to his CFO, if I'm not mistaken, and CEO of his company. And they requested a meeting with me. So I'm possibly traveling back to Joburg in the coming week to meet with them. So thank you, Lebo, for that. And then amongst Lebo's team, he's managed to bring in his brother, who is a senior advocate that's purchased quite a bit of shares, and he's also volunteered to offer his services as an advocate to Aureus. So that's a biggie. In sixth place, we've got Mr. Vishwa from India. Thank you, sir. Your commitment from day one has been outstanding. Your support that you've given Aureus, the advice you've given us. As you all know, I'm not a networker. I'm just a businessman. It's you guys who's going out there and doing the magic. So thank you, Vishwa. Then we've got a special friend of mine, Paula, who I sort of pushed to get her in. And then I left it to JP, and JP managed to bring her in. So Paula, thank you very much, my friend. In eighth place, we got Rina, who should have been in first place, but nevertheless, she's in eighth place. So again, Rena's been very, very, very instrumental in the success of this project. And she's definitely the backbone. She's the prayer warrior. She's heading up our prayer group for the company, for the management team. So we thank you, Rina, for that. In ninth place, we've got, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I just say Sergey.
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 Sergey. Yeah. Okay, Sergey.
Mr. Gringo.
Yeah, Gregor, yeah. So, I've communicated with him, I think in the course of the day today as well. So thank you very much, sir. Love having you on board. 10th place, this guy gave me a little bit of gray air today, Mr. Mackenzie. For some reason, we just couldn't find him until 2 minutes before. Literally
Until
2
you
minutes
asked
before the
JP.
video got made. Until we asked JP. And then we found Mackenzie. I would like to know who Mackenzie is, by the way. It's like the only person I haven't really communicated with. I sent out an email to
Mackenzie
him.
is actually in Dubai. He's the guy he's the chef that's in Dubai. And yeah, he should have put in his Dubai number or his South African number in the system.
Okay. So no wonder we couldn't get a hold of him. But I wrote him an email, I think around about 1 o'clock this morning, but I haven't got a response. But I'm glad that you managed to figure out who Mackenzie is. So if Mackenzie's on the call, is he
Yes,
on the
he
call?
is. Yes, he is. Yeah.
What do you
he is.
to that?
Sorry,
Yes, he's
Jacob.
on the call.
Okay, great. Welcome, Mackenzie. Good to have you on board. So I'm going to hand it over in the same specific order, Neil, and I think everybody should be allowed an opportunity of 30 seconds, probably a minute, to have a say. I think that would be fitting. All right, over to you, Neil.
So I think I already stole my 30 seconds earlier on, but just a big thanks to everybody for this opportunity. It's too good to pass up on it. And yeah, so thanks.
Excellent. Thanks, Neil. We really appreciate your dedication, you and Rena's dedication. You know, even when Rena was sick, you were still pushing on her side. She was like feeding you names. I remember the conversation. So
yeah.
But well done.
Yep.
Well done. Right. Next up, Daniel.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Daniel here. First, I want to thank you, JP, for your perseverance, because actually you has contacted me a couple of months ago, but I was busy, and actually I really didn't take time to look at the opportunity, and once I took some time to do that, I realized that it was really something very, very, very big. So I am honored to be part of this, and I thank you for your trust and for all the efforts. I could connect with Donovan also yesterday, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate most of all that you do things based on value, and this is one of the most important aspect to me, and what convinced me to join also this journey. I know here we just experience a challenge. There will be challenges, certainly, but I think by the grace of God, and if you stick on your character, doing things by faith and doing things by value, I think we will come through and overcome all kind of challenges. And I just appreciate you and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of this. God bless you.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel.
You're welcome.
Right. Next is Mr. Carbon Davids.
Thank you so much, Rena. I'm just excited that this is finally coming to pass. I remember the early days when Donovan was mentoring me. He started this journey, a couple of years ago, and to see it from the beginning stages to where it was, I can only remember when I met you, JP, that night. When we sat so long and just talking about, the future and where we're going. And I myself at that time didn't think that I would play such a big role in where we at. So I'm just humbled, and I'm excited for all the shareholders and for everyone that has taken the opportunity to take this chance and allow money to work for them and not to work for money. And so I'm very excited for that. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Colin.
Thank you very much, Colin. Really appreciate all your support. Colin was very instrumental in the beginning, especially when we started the pre-sale. Honestly, Colin, if you didn't come in that beginning stages, myself and Donovan, we we didn't know what we would have done, because that started it. Your team that pulled in your TikTok, it gave Aureus that first boost that we needed to get on the get like a train. A train needs to the wheels needs to start turning, and it takes a time before that wheel turns. But once it starts running, it runs. And honestly, you were that wheel. You and your team, absolutely. God bless you all. Thank you very much for getting the wheel started right in the beginning. Right. Next
Well, now you
person.
understand. Sorry, JP.
Yeah.
Now you
Sorry.
understand
Yeah.
when I say I build relationships over years. Can you see how this came back?
Yeah. Definitely. Right. Next, Mr. Banner, the legend.
How's it, JP? Thanks, guys. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. Like I said, I'm sitting in a restaurant. The power's off since this morning, but yeah, no, I'm here. I just want to say thank you, JP, for keeping on bugging me. When you spoke to me in the beginning, I wasn't right. It wasn't the right time for me, and I can kick myself that I didn't start earlier, but it wasn't the right time for me. I wasn't in the right place. But I'm glad that I took the opportunity and actually saw what you guys are building here, and I think this is the opportunity that's going to change many people's lives, and it's going to take us to different levels. And thank you for sticking or creating this opportunity for us, Donovan. Just want to say thanks. Let's take it to the next level. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you, Werner.
Thank you,
Much
Banner.
appreciated.
And Banner is an old friend of mine. Like I mean, me and Banner go back Bitcoin days. And I know what this man is going to do in Aureus in South Africa. It's going to explode. So thank you, Werner. I'm so happy I finally got you to start. So because this
No,
is
thanks,
what
man.
we're doing, like when I spoke to Donovan back in the day, and I said to him, back in the day, now I sound like ancient. When I spoke to Donovan in the beginning, and he said, "Yo, how are we going to do this? Is we're gonna attract the top networkers, the people that don't wanna do this anymore. We're gonna get them on board. We're gonna get them to fire up, because when they come on board and they start pushing and they put their names behind a company, then everybody will come." And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in the next coming 6 months, 8 months. I'm so positive about July. Like, Rena will tell me now, yeah, it's spiritual. I know. I just got this feeling. Okay. Next person, Lebo Khan, Mr. Lebo.
Hi, JP. Hi, Donovan. Hi,
Hey, Lebo.
everyone.
Hello, Lebo.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Yes, my new family that welcomed me with open arms. Yes, thank you. Yes, Honestly, no one can do such things alone, JP. Almost all my greatest breakthroughs, if I could think, would have never happened without anyone supporting me. And what I see and I'm most grateful for is God, because this is
Amen.
all God. For people to be there to support you, people has to create, God has to create them first. So, with everyone that has supported me all my life with all my achievements, including this one, I thank God for creating my brother. I thank God for creating a man that I will also mention here is Mr. Tsietsi, who is my friend, one of the few people who believed me when I actually pitched this idea, the venture to them. So I'm grateful to God for such people. And one thing that I would like to talk to tell you guys, Aureus Alliance, you have taught us the value of the true value, in fact, of unity and love. You don't need money. You just need those two qualities. And then you will see mountains moving before you. And I am yet to experience a whole lot more power from unity and love. But this is just but a start of a demonstration of what love and unity can achieve. Thank you for taking the fort and leading us to the promised land. Thank you so very much, JP. Thank you, Donovan, and God bless you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Lebo.
much, Lebo.
And yes, we are one big family here. Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely. Right. Next. Yes. Okay. Now, yeah, I want to hear what Vishwa says, because I've told Vishwa how long ago, Vishwa? How many? When we started, not even started the pre-sale. I spoke to Vishwa when we were looking for institutional investors. I said to him, brother, we got this. We need to start the land. And then eventually, we decided, okay, we're not getting anywhere. So we are going to do what we're doing now, where we are selling the shares to the masses, to as many people. And you know what? I believe everything happens for a reason, and I finally managed to get my brother from India to come on board, and he's full in, which is amazing.
Thanks a lot. First of all, I literally want to express my deepest gratitude to visionary CEO Mr. Donovan and Mr. JP and the entire core team of Aureus family. Okay, so today I'm standing here not as a Vishwa but as a proud member of a global community that is rewriting history. Okay, so today winning the first of all, I winning the Gold Digger Award is not a personal achievement for me, but it is proof that when belief meet action, miracles happen. So I believe in that part. Okay, so but let me tell you one thing is very clearly, this victory is not mine alone. This victory belongs to our community, to every believer, to I think every supporter, every builder who stood with me. So Aureus, Aureus for me is not just a project. It's a movement, a revelation of mindset, a reminder that ordinary people can create extraordinary success when they come together with one purpose, one vision, and one heartbeat. As I think so. So my heartbeat is very simple: to grow, build, inspire, and lift each other higher and higher. So for everyone here today, I'm just telling you a simple thing. Maybe our journey looks different. Maybe our path looks slow, but our confidence shakes sometimes, but listen carefully. The moment you will decide, I will not give up, that is the moment your future and your coming days bow down in front of you. That thing I think like that. Okay. So I'm telling you from my own experience, I didn't win because I am special. I won because I refused to stop. Okay. So I refuse to doubt the process. I refuse to let fear control my dreams. So this is my only thought. So I think Aureus is a life-changing plan, and it's not a plan. Again, I say it's a movement. Okay. So we need to come together and let's build louder and grow stronger, and let's rise higher together. So again, thanks to Donovan sir, to JP sir, and the all Aureus whole family. Thanks a lot from my side.
Thank you, Vishwa.
Thank you, Vishwa. Appreciate it, brother. Right. Next is Paula.
Paula, you can
Wait,
unmute yourself.
she's in.
Okay,
There we
it
go.
wasn't allowing me to unmute.
Yeah, sorry.
Hi
I
guys.
was a bit slow there.
No problem. Yeah, well, back in 2017, when I first met Donovan, I was heavy into Bitcoin mining. And he told me then that he was busy with this major project. And well, I was Bitcoin mining, so I wasn't listening. So thank you, Donovan, for keeping up and for the friendship that we've built over the years. And I hope it's going to expand from here on in and become a deeper, longer lasting relationship. And thank
Absolutely.
you, JP. Like, I know I've had a lot of questions and
Nah, keep it
some
coming. Keep it coming.
very
I
strange
don't have
ones.
issue.
Thank you for your patience, for being there, for answering me, and for helping me through this. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, look, I'm not a great networker by any means. So when it was noticed that my name was on the Gold Diggers competition, I didn't even know what it was. And I even phoned JP and I said, "What's going on? What's this all about?" So yeah, I was really, and in fact, I actually see this as a sign, because it's the second time that something like this has happened to me this year, where I haven't been going for something and won an incentive without realizing I was even going for it. Okay, if that makes any sense. So I think
Makes
it's a
100%
sign.
sense.
I think I think I'm meant to be here, and I thank you. And I really wish this organization everything of the best, that all your dreams, all your plans, everything is blessed by God and comes through in the way it's meant to come through. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Paula.
Paula. Really appreciate it. Right. Next is Rina.
Okay, we're finally home.
Safe and sound. That's good.
Safe and sound. Well, I don't know really what to say. It's just that in all things, we always give God the greatest honor and glory. And in everything in my life, I know God has linked us for reasons that is His purpose. And I believe in purpose and I believe in His will. And meeting Dawn in 2019, we've remained friends since then over the years. And yes, you've told us about this before when we couldn't afford to come in. And you made it possible that we could afford to come in. And we give you, so much honor and thanks for doing that for us, and allowing just the little people to have the opportunity to get into something great. And I believe that in all things that we work towards, that the opportunity comes from the grace of God, His mercy. And as networkers, we've been through a lot of things in our life. We've been through ups and downs, losses and gains. And I always say this, it gives you an opportunity one more time Do not give up on it. Take it forward, walk in the way. And Aureus has, with gold being its backing, we can never lose, right? And through every ups and down, we go through every hurdle. We know that all of us are coming from a space of spiritual backing. And I know this because JP knows me, Don knows me. I'm very spiritual and I move towards only spiritual things. And if God didn't show me a sign, I wouldn't be in Aureus. I'll be honest about that. And the signs were there for a year now. And I had to wait for it to happen, and it's happened. But in saying that, as a networker, guys, I was a big networker. I still am. But I've chosen to put my team before me to become winners rather than me being the winner. I think I see the best in others in giving them the opportunity to rise. I had the limelight in my life, and I take the back seat. I become the backbone, and I want to be the strong person for other people. So I pray that this is a motivation for you. Help those people in your team, help the people that you want to lift up, because glory should not always be ours. We are servant people, servant leaders, and we build a community, one with a good heart, good people, and good mind. And together we can build strong in Aureus. And that's my motivation in life, is to help those that never have the opportunity to grow in something that will bring you honor, mercy, grace, grow your life to something far better than it's ever been. And limelight is not everything, but purpose is. Will and purpose is. So for me, Aureus has a great purpose. The community value and what we have to build is my motivation behind all of this. We all can have money and lose money, but money is not everything for us. We need it to survive, and God has given us a way to make it and do the best with it for the world. So, in saying that, I wish you all the luck and the best in this round. And in this round, I want you all to push because we need it to start doing greater
Yes.
things. So I'm your motivator, if you want to say that, but in the background. So Don, yeah, I'm a networker, but you know where I lie now. So thanks, guys. Thanks, JP, for all that you do. Thanks, Don, for all that you do. We are here to assist. We are here to help as best as we can. And God bless everyone, every shareholder, every person in this opportunity. And may you have a great month. Bye from us.
Thanks, Rena.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Neil.
Okay. Right. So next is Sergey. So Sergey is from Russia. So he sent a message and he says, "Dear Aureus Alliance Holdings team, dear Mr. Donovan James and Mr. Jean-Pierre Rodemer, thank you very much for your letter and your warm words of congratulations. I'm delighted and proud to be one of the winners of the Gold Diggers Competition pre-sale edition. I am honored to be part of such a strong and promising community as Aureus Alliance Holdings and Son. I greatly appreciate this opportunity and look forward to the future of our collaboration. Thank you for your guidance and your trust. With best wishes and gratitude, Sergey." Thank you very much, Sergey. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you, Sergey.
this man, every single, and yes, Sergey, I know I owe you some Zooms. It will come. I owe a lot of people Zooms. I'm sorry. He translates every single Zoom meeting that I put on YouTube. He goes and translates and he sends it to his community. Because unfortunately I haven't gotten to a point where I can actually translate into multiple languages. But we busy growing internationally now. With Daniel that's come on board now, we've got German as well and French. So we going and uh Ellen has brought in Greek. That's an interesting language. I looked at it the other day. But yeah, so we're growing, and Right, over to our last man who is in Dubai, but actually from South Africa, Mr. Mackenzie Moslatso.
Hi, family. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Mackenzie.
How are you guys?
Good, good,
Good,
good.
good. How are you doing?
I would like to start by apologizing to Mr. Donovan James and Mr. JP for not being available. I'm really sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, it's
I really
okay.
had I really had a hectic day yesterday and even today. I really had a hectic day. I just came back from work not so long ago, so I didn't even know I won the competition until Mr. JP sent me a text. I was like, okay, Mr. JP sent me a text. This is interesting. What's going on now? And I went to my emails. I was like, what? Thank you very much, Mr. Donovan James, for the golden opportunity that you have given us. This is a lifetime opportunity for the community. You could have taken this investment opportunity to people who have a lot of bigger investors, but you just decided to give to the community for some of us who don't have that big amount of money. So this is an opportunity. You can just be part of Aureus by just as little as $5. This is a lifetime opportunity for many of us. I didn't have a chance to write um a special speech. Yeah, as I didn't know that I won. But I'd like again to make a special shout out to the one and only in our TikTok family. We call him our Moses, the guy who's leading us to the promised land, Mr. Calvin Davids. If I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be part of Aureus family if it wasn't for Mr. Calvin Davids. That is about Moses. He's leading us to the promised land, and we can see the light. We can see the light already. A special shout out to you, Mr. Calvin. Yeah,
All
thank you
right,
very much, guys.
excellent. Thank
Yeah,
you very much, Mackenzie.
Awesome.
Right.
thank you.
So I just want to also I want to say thank you to Donovan, who's never stopped believing in me. My brother, I miss you, but I'm sure well I miss the curry more, I must say. No, I'm joking. Um we built this business through not an easy path, honestly. For the last 2 years, it's been hectic, but we've done it. We've done it, and we are breaking ground. We are breaking ground. Like, I can feel it in my bones that this month, these what have we got? 20 days. We are going to break ground before the 20 days are up. We're going to be in Zim, and we're going to fence off and protect our 250 hectares, and we're going to start mining, because I felt it when I was there and I can feel it coming. And I said this to you before. We Everything happens for a reason, and we had to go through this entire journey to get to here, because our original goal, right in the beginning, when I met you in 2019, when we first started speaking, I remember your words. I want to get the world connected to my mine. I don't want the big conglomerates. I don't want the big uh, VCs to come on board and then take control. I want the average Joe, the average person, to be able to be an owner in my mind. And that's one of the reasons why I stuck in with this man, and we've been through hell and back. So, brother, I thank you. I thank you for your support, your dedication, your belief in my abilities. And I know that part has been
It's
difficult for
been
you.
trying.
But thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Right. Now,
You're
I
welcome,
quickly,
JP. I just need to say something as well.
yeah, go for
It's
it.
it's been a tough journey, guys. It may look all glorious now, but trust me, when I set out on this journey in 2016, it was no bed of roses. It was difficult, I must admit. I've taken resources out of my other businesses and put it in here. I went up against my father, who started up the business in 1971. I've taken resources out of that company to get this going. Even though I've taken over the company in 2001, he still, he's retired, but he's still the boss. But I went up against my dad. I went up against giants. I had this belief. I've got this vision. I've never wavered. I've crossed many, many hurdles. And guys, I think we're here. And in fact, I know we're here. The opportunity is here for you guys as well. My vision was always for the ordinary person to be a part of my business. And that's what I've, worked towards. And that's why JP is involved to make that happen. We've had massive investors come to the table, try to buy out all the shares, just because they see the value of this specific mine. Not just mining in Zimbabwe is excellent, but in the area that we're in, it's the highest concentrate of gold, the highest producing region in Zimbabwe. We've got a young gentleman on this call here who's been with us also for many, many months now. So he knows he's Zimbabwean, but he's here in South Africa. So yeah, it's been a tough journey. But we finally arrived, So thank you, JP, for sharing my vision and for making this happen, I also want to say thank you to our team, our entire team, but more especially Rivashan. You're a star, buddy. Rivashan is the guy in charge of all our videos, all our marketing tools. And then we've got Utsam in India, who's also a graphic designer who's been supporting us for some time. He's been a part of Sun for many, many years, and now he's a part of Aureus for some time. So thank you, Utsam. Thank you, Rivashan. You guys just shine. You make us look good. I get compliments almost daily on our marketing material, our videos, and our posters and that sort of thing.
And we need this.
Re-
We need it. We need your
and
guys'
we need
support.
this.
And you've taken a heck of a load off my shoulders. Riva, I'm very happy with the work that you've done in the growth that your personal growth. You've been quiet for quite some time while I was working and Don was working, and you're just sitting there and you're busy with your videos, and we've always been amazed. We haven't even connected Riva with who he's connected with, which is gonna come
Maybe
in
we
the
should.
future. We'll get there. We'll get there. But
Well, expose it.
y- yeah.
Let's give our shareholders a taste of what's to come. So Rivashan's been well. He's connected to one of the Bollywood superstars by the name of Jacqueline Fernandez. I'm not sure if some of you know her. I must admit I don't know her. I've only come to know her because of Rivashan. Uh, been on a couple of Zoom calls. Uh, so we're introducing Aureus to her. We're introducing another segment of the business to Jacqueline down the line somewhere. She's just tied up. She's busy on some other projects, and she's got some other personal issues going on. She just lost a mom recently as well. So she's dealing with a lot. But Rivashan communicates with her on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis, should I say. But Rivashan also manages her what do you call it, JP? Her social pages,
Fan pages.
her fan pages, yeah. So Rivashan is very, very connected in Bollywood in India. So very, very soon, I would say, expect some Bollywood stars to be a part of Aureus.
Of Aureus,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
also something to look
she's
towards.
got 70 million followers. What's always like amazed me about it is she's got 70 million followers, and she personally, she's a celebrity. She's a Bollywood superstar, supermodel, and she personally speaks to Ravashan, not through someone else, directly through to him on Zoom meetings, on WhatsApp. I've never seen anything like this. This woman is she's completely humble, you know. And yeah, we gotta, but we've got our we one of the things how we want to introduce her. We're not going to spoil everything, but we need this mind cell, the first mind cell. We need this 100% success, and I know that this is going to happen. And once this mind cell is completed, then we will introduce it to her, and from there it's gonna we're gonna start exploding. I know this. So yeah, well done. Thank you, Riba, for everything. And Mr. Utsap, my chief marketing officer and son, um, you know, he loves titles. He's always loved titles, and it's a good thing. I know how India works. And he's like, yeah, I want my title in Aureus. I'm like, but you got your title. You got a very high title in Sun. Like, to be the chief marketing officer, that's a big responsibility in a company. So, you know, and but he's been as well instrumental right back in the beginning when I went up to Zim in 2023. If it wasn't for Utsap and his family and everybody that in his team that came on board, we wouldn't have been able to even go to Zim and do that part when we went there, you know. And every single step that we've taken is has brought us closer to where we are today. So big shout out to
Absolutely.
you, Utsap. Thank you so much, brother. Right. Okay.
Jackie, I just sent you a picture. So I met the beast today in church, and obviously, being the person I am, I had to gap in Aureus in my conversation with him. So I'm hoping to meet with him in the next 2 or 3 weeks. He's actually traveling in the coming week. So we're going to be meeting in the next couple of weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks from now. And yeah, I'll be sharing Aureus with him. And I'm almost certain that I can bring him on board. Quite a nice guy, very humble. And we actually sat next to each other in church as well.
Wow.
So if that's not a sign, I don't know what is.
Wow, that's impressive. You know what, Don, you got the gold snake closer, right? Get that gold snake ready. I want to show and I tell everybody the story about that as well. Just send it to me.
Just one
Right. So
second.
for everyone, I wanted to make, and everybody knows this. For me, it's about transparency. I want to make this competition that, you know, nobody can come and say, yeah, no, but you know, why did they win? Here is the ranking. Okay, you can see it live here. That's the people that have won. And also, once you click on it, you can actually see why, right? And now, let me explain how this competition works so everybody understands. I'm not saying that the same winners can't win again, okay? Because as you saw, my coin, who is Werner, he's one of the winners, and right now he is number 6. All right, so he is in the running again, and how it works is your directs. All right, so the people that you introduce, the total amount that they purchase, the shares that they purchase, and right now the share purchasing is what, $10. Okay, so which means it's $5 more than what it was in our pre-sale. So now it is going to be easier in a certain sense. Okay, and every single round that we're going to go through, there will be winners, right? There will be top 10 winners. everybody is a winner, but these top 10, they are in the competition. All right, so you can see here that we already have got our new top 10 here, and you can see this growing. And I want everybody to use this as your motivation. Okay, I want everybody to, when you start, because I know this is coming. Werner went, he went and put it on his group. He said, "Hey, listen, this is how much commission I've made." And he's shown how he's withdrawn the commission to his wallet. This is important, okay? And when Donovan came to me and the just before we finished the pre-sale, and he said, you know what? I want us to make it that 10%, that is their USDT, that they can withdraw, they can do with it whatever they want. They need to go buy their food, they need to be able to pay their rent, but let them purchase 5% in shares, because not only is it going to help them secure their lives by becoming shareholders themselves, but also it will help the upline. And in the beginning, I was, in a sense, against it, and I went and thought how I can do this, because, you know, I'm the architect. I have to go and figure out. And for me, it has to be 100%. So I went and sat down and I worked this out and I worked it out. And I said to Donovan, okay, you know what? If we're going to do this, we're going to do it now. I don't want to do it later. It needs to be done now before we go over to main cell. So when we went over to main cell, that's the start of it. So now that 10%, you're more than welcome. Whatever commission you got to buy more shares. We're not saying don't buy shares. Buy shares if you can, right? But everybody is living. Everybody has got expenses. Okay. I mean, I still boasted. I said to Vanna tonight, I said to him, because of your hard work this week, you can sit there with your family tonight and you can be in the Zoom meeting. Even though you don't have power at home, you are able to do this. You're able to sit there, and that is empowering. When your life can start changing in a business and you start getting that in Afrikaans ons sê oomph, kry daai lekker gevoel when you get that nice feeling, like you're doing something that is uplifting your life and uplifting others, then you want to excel further in the business. So congratulations once again to everybody. I think Donovan has sent me that photo. I quickly, oh geez, he sent me a whole bunch of
Yeah, sorry. While you're saying that there, it's something I realized here, JP, amongst the winners, I think there's three. Maybe I'm not sure about the others, but there's three people in here that's not networkers. That's a part of the winning group. That tells me that anybody can
of
actually,
course.
sell a share and recommend it, and you'll never know. You may just mention it to the right person who ends up buying lots of shares, and and the word spreads and that sort of thing. You'll be helping the company, you'll be helping yourself. But again, think about the person that you're actually helping by sharing the opportunity with, So yeah, that's something that just hit home now. After
Most
what
definitely.
Paula said, and Neil as well, because Neil's not a networker like me. I'm not a networker, but but it's just a matter of sharing and talking about what you're doing that may spark up conversations and interests.
Most definitely. Done. Okay, so you want me to share all the photos, or what do we?
Yeah, that's fine. I just sent you. You said find you the gold snake, and I just sent you
Yeah, okay,
everything
there's
up.
a snake. All right, let me. There's a reason behind this. Okay, there's a reason behind this. This snake. For the people that are in Zimbabwe, they know about the snake. Maybe Marshall, I don't know if Marshall knows about the snake. But when I heard this story, I'm like, nah, this is I don't know. And then I went and did some research, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something about this. So this snake, it looks quite intimidating. It kind of looks like a bit of between a viper and a house snake. But the funny part about it is wherever this snake is found, if you find a snake, you have got gold. In your land where that snake is, there's gold. That's why they call this the gold snake. So it's not golden color, but they actually call this the gold snake. And the story that Donovan told me, I don't know, Don, do you want to tell the story? Must I tell the story?
Yeah. If you recall it better than I do. So our CEO, the CEO for Aureus, Watson, gave me a call the one day, and he mentioned to me, I can't remember too clearly now, but while we were digging the pits for the testing, this snake was there at the bottom, and obviously the guys stopped digging, and they managed to put in some long stick and take it out and leave it aside. And the snake, a snake's nature, from what I understand, is that once it's free, it'll just get away
It
from a
goes.
human.
Yeah.
But this snake just stayed there and watched these guys and just looked at them as they continued digging down. And it refused to move. So these guys were a little bit intimidated, but then obviously they started working on the other side of the pit that they were digging. Uh, and the snake just continued making its way closer to the pit and kept looking in. I don't know how it happened, but the minute they got out their samples, this just went back into the ground, and they took it out again, and it went back in there, and eventually they had to cover it up. And this is one of the photographs that they took of the snake. And when Watson went to some leaders in the area and spoke about the snake, it being so persistent, that's when they said to Watson, the story behind the snake is that if the snake is found on a certain land, it's a spiritual thing, and it's connected to gold. So that snake hangs around where there's a huge concentrate of gold is. So I don't know, but anyway, I brought back the story and I gave it to JP, and I think I spoke to Rina about it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I did the research further onto
so
it.
JP went and did some research, and he can talk. But I want to ask Marshall. Marshall, how are you, buddy? Marshall, have you heard about the story in some?
Yeah, I've heard about that snake there, but it's a very dangerous snake, huh?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous snake. And you
But
actually
it's
found
placid.
it at the smaller size. If you meet that snake, I know it's very dangerous. And if you were to meet up with it whilst it's at its huge size, you'll actually scream. You don't even know what.
Really? But is it true that is it
Because
true that it's
it must have
connected
seen you a long
to?
time and good enough. Yeah.
Okay. Is it true
It
that
could be
it generally hangs around?
it could be very
Is it
yeah, it could be very true. There's a lot of spirituality when it comes to certain snakes, especially on some.
okay? Awesome.
Because myself,
Awesome.
I know of over 5 different stories of different snakes.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Interesting.
Yeah, JP shows what you
But anyway,
found.
you did the right thing
Hey?
by just leaving it over there
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's
But
actually I think it's very limited amounts. A very
yeah,
limited
it's a
snake.
very rare snake. Yeah, it's not easily found. And the funny thing about it is that usually a snake, except a mole snake is different though, but usually a snake, it doesn't live under the ground. This thing lives under the ground, like where the gold is. And it's probably a form of mole snake. Um, why it does it, I don't know. But yeah, to cover it, to find it inside of the ground, and then it didn't want to do anything. It didn't want to go away, which is a very I mean, I had a night adder the other day, which was about this thing size. It was a big night adder, and like I was around the corner and got a stick and I moved it, and as soon as I moved it out of the way and it was close to the bush, it's gone. It doesn't want to be near you. That's the personality of a snake. Um Especially but yeah. So all
Yeah,
right.
but in
Okay.
the distant future, you should call people of national wild parks.
so they can come and remove it out of its natural habitat. Okay, cool. Will do. Will do. Right. Okay. Ivana is saying cheers to everybody. Because he needs to go. The restaurant is closing. Thank you very much, Banner. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Werner.
Yeah. Don, I think it's
Cheers, guys.
we 10 to 10. There's one
Yeah,
person that's
let's.
raising their hand. Let's just hear what they say.
Okay, sure.
Yes, Anouncement, you got one question or one statement.
Okay, good evening. I'm so delighted to have you choose me to talk now. I want to ask about this coin because I tried checking it on Google. I need more understanding about it, the errors. I need more understanding about it. So I checked it on Google. I didn't really understand all the write-up. So that
Okay.
was why I came into the meeting, and this is my first time. So I'm
Your
interested.
first
That
time.
is why I'm here.
All right. Anouncement, I'm going to send you a message now. With
Okay.
my I can send it to everyone. That's fine. Okay, so everyone, if you need to contact me, and we have set this from day one, 2678. Our numbers are on the website, but you're more than welcome. So you'll see in the chat, you should be able to get my cell phone number there. Then you can contact me directly, and I will guide you and explain to you exactly what this is. This is not a coin. This is you're buying shares in a company that's got a 250-hectare gold mine. And by buying the shares, you are earning lifetime dividends in the profits of what this company is going to be generating, and not just in gold, but in other mining ventures as well. Right. And we are doing a presentation tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. is our Monday night's presentation, and then also 12:30, no, 12 o'clock. Yeah, let's make it 12:30. It makes it easier. 12:30 the afternoon, we're also going to do a presentation. And then you got my number. If you want to schedule a Zoom presentation that is not in those hours, and you've got a team that you want to have a Zoom meeting with me or with Mr. Donovan, you're more than welcome, right, to please contact us, and we will arrange a meeting for you and your team. Okay, right. Thank you, everybody. Donovan, you want to end?
Yeah, sure. So once again, thank you to every single person that's a part of Aureus, who's become family to us. And let's go out there and continue sharing the opportunity with our friends, with our family, and just about everybody. There's a group of people that I also want to say thank you to, which is Kim and her team, which is with Rina as well. The prayer team behind Aureus, they meet once a week, a dedicated time to uplifting Aureus in prayer. But then daily, they continuously praying for Aureus and its success, and obviously the leadership and management and that sort of thing. So thank you guys. Really, really appreciate you. So with saying that there, I would say good night to everybody and have a beautiful and a blessed week ahead. Thank you.
Right.
Thank
you,
you.
everybody. God
Nice.
bless.
Thank
Good
you so
night.
much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
night. Good night.
Wonderful evening. Thank you. Bye.